because there is no low that the United States won't sink to at this moment. Apparently, an ambulance was blocked by ICE from transporting a patient in Portland. Let me read you what I wrote for my Substack. It happened in Portland because, of course it did. Paramedics were trying to transport an injured protester from outside the ICE facility in South Portland, a kid with what looked like a broken collarbone. The ambulance was ready to roll, lights on, sirens primed. Then federal agents decided they were in charge of Medicine Now. According to multiple eyewitness accounts, about 50 armed agents surrounded the ambulance and blocked the road. One medic tried to inch the vehicle forward, and that's when a federal officer pointed at the driver and screamed, "Don't you ever do that again. I'll pew-pew you. I'll arrest you now." Another agent yelled that the paramedics couldn't leave unless an ICE agent rode along. That's illegal. They have policy that nobody can ride in the ambulance. The medics refused, explaining they couldn't take armed men in the rig without paperwork. They can't, they're not supposed to transport anybody unless there was an order to do it. The agents responded by closing ranks and shouting over each other while the patient lay inside the ambulance, strapped to a gurney. For nearly 20 minutes, the ambulance sat trapped, sirens wailing into the night. Agents crowded the windows, shining flashlights into the cab. The paramedics later said they felt threatened and feared the situation would escalate if they moved again. What they said, actually, and I quote, is that they knew that they were in an unsafe situation. Only after local officials intervened by phone were the medics allowed to drive off, escorted by an unmarked federal vehicle all the way to the hospital. ICE later called the incident a miscommunication. What? The sirens and an ambulance, that was miscommunication, you stupid motherfuckers? Which is one way to describe threatening to pew-pew an EMT for doing their job. This wasn't law enforcement. It was a performance of domination, agents flexing their power simply because they could. In any functioning democracy, blocking an ambulance and threatening to unalive a medic would end a career. In Trump's America, it's just another Tuesday in the empire's domestic war zone. Please help me spread the word. We need to wake people up who are just, going about their regular fucking day. They need to know what's going on in this fucking country.